Hey everybody, Mike Dukes here with Karen Wolf. We are at the Kokomo Humane Society on this very cold day. Check out this guy, huh? This is Joe. You know what's special about Joe? Polydactyl. Look at them big old paws. Epic. What can you tell us about Joe?
Well, what's funny is he is polydactyl looking, but he doesn't seem to have, he has the right number of toes. It's just one of them's really big, but it's polydactyl, but his are great mittens. I'm a fan of these. And he has the same, correct number of toes for a typical cat on the back, but he has really big feet, so he's just a good looking cat, real friendly, and the nice bushy tail. And he's about 4 years old. He has not yet been neutered. He will need to have that done before he leaves. And our name your price is sadly finished for the time being, but we are still doing lower price adoptions. So you can still get a cat, have him fixed, adopt him. We'll get him fixed for $80. And which is still a lot less than you're gonna, if you get a free cat from the paper, it's still going to cost you more than that to do everything we do. We get them spay or neutered, their first vaccines, microchip, and our free Get Your Pet to a Vet visit, which is a free wellness exam, a rabies vaccine, and your first dose for cats, and your first dose of flea medication. So it's a good deal. They'll check them out. If there is something else wrong, like if it has an upper respiratory or some other issue, you will have to pay for that, but getting them in, you won't be paying for the office visit or the rabies vaccine. So that's a good deal. And people have been pretty happy with these vet visits.
That's pretty much worth the price of admission right there. Because like you said, if you go find one in the paper for free, you got to start adding things up after that, vet bills and everything else. This way, pretty much covered.
And we have a lot of black cats. How many was it?
A lot.
A lot. A lot. 20? 15? 15
5,
black
10,
cats?
15, 35, 80.
So we're looking for maybe in the next week or so, calculate how many we have, how many are already fixed, but and maybe do a special, have a good black cat special. This guy's just beautiful, nice, shiny, and friendly.
He's just an awesome cat. And like you said, those front paws, they look like giant mittens. That's awesome.
He could bring you, open your bottle for you, maybe play ping pong with you.
The challenge has been given. Someone has to adopt Joe and teach him how to either A, open a bottle, or B, play ping pong, or both. I think he's up for it. But yeah, black cats, we've got a lot of them right now. Personally, I love black cats. My cat, Panthro, he's all black. I think they're great. So if you're like me, you might want to come on in here and check out what's going on, especially if there's a deal next week. Oh, and I mentioned the cold weather outside. Keep your animals indoors if at all possible. You may have noticed if you let your dog out to use the bathroom, it's probably not staying out too long unless it's a husky who's, kind of built for that sort of thing. My German Shepherd runs out, does what he has to do, and then you'll start seeing him picking his paws up because it's starting to hurt. It's like if you walk outside with no gloves or no shoes on, you're not going to want to stay out there too long.
That's true. It's really cold. And just be mindful of it. Don't throw them out in the yard and then forget about them. It's cold. It doesn't take long for years to get frostbite. We haven't had any this year, which is nice, but we've had in the past lots of cats with curly ears from being frostbit, and it's just miserable. So let them in. If you have an outdoor cat, make sure that they have a place to come in, a garage that's warm or some kind of shelter, because it's pretty cold out there.
Yeah, I believe right now the winds are 24 miles an hour, so your wind chill's probably 0 or below. You don't want to have any animal, anything that's living outside for that. So bring the pets inside, cuddle up with them, stay warm with them. If you're like me, you've got a dog and some cats that are pretty much your personal heaters, so you don't need too many blankets. See? Joe could do that too. His big old mitts, he can keep you warm.
He's fluffy too. Nice medium hair cat. He's got a nice furry coat.
He's just very affectionate too. Aren't you? You're loving this, aren't you? This could be you. Huh? Tell him. Right. Okay, so remember, keep your pets indoors. Got a lot of black cats here. Come check those out. Maybe a special next week. Check out Joe, his mighty mitts, and we'll see you next week.